Hello, and welcome to RadSystems Studio. Today we're going to look at how to create a custom endpoint in RadSystems Studio. So, what exactly a custom endpoint is? Well, a custom endpoint is simply a special API route that you define yourself. You might use it when you need to update a specific record, perform a calculation, or return custom data that's not available out of the box. For this demonstration, we're working with a simple ToDo Task List project. The backend is built with PHP Laravel, and the front end uses Bootstrap. Here's the end result we're aiming for. We'll create a custom view powered by a custom SQL query that lists only the tasks that are due. Each row will have a button labeled Mark Complete. When a task is done, the user will click this button. That will trigger our custom endpoint, and if the update is successful, the task will disappear from the list instantly. This approach keeps the experience fast and smooth. Let me walk you through all the steps. Let's get started. The first step is to create a custom view that shows all the due tasks from the tasks table. Custom view in RadSystems Studio is simply a page built around a SQL select query that you write yourself. In our case, the query is very simple. It just pulls all the due tasks along with the details we need. Next, we add the Mark Complete button to the table. To do this, click the Add Custom Field button and choose Template. To keep things quick, I'll paste in the code here. Nothing fancy here, it's just an anchor tag with the task ID dynamically added to the ID attribute. You could also use a data attribute if you like. Further, note that I've given it a unique class name, Task Action, so we can easily target it later when we bind the click event. Now let's place this list on the home page of our app. Go to the Page Design tab, select the home page from the drop-down, and scroll to the subpage components. Here, find the custom view we just created, and simply drag it into the page layout. That's it. Our list is now on the home page. Once that's done, we can set up the custom endpoint. Click the Custom Endpoint button on the toolbar. This opens a clean, user-friendly interface where most of the setup is just point and click. Click Create New Endpoint. All custom endpoints are added to the controller of the table they work with. Since we want to update the status field in the Tasks table, we'll choose Tasks from the controller's drop-down. We'll name the action Mark Complete. As soon as we do that, RadSystems Studio gives us the API URL we can call from the UI to run this code. We'll set the request type to post. And because this project uses authentication, we'll tick auth protected so the endpoint is secured. Now it's time to add the code. Important, please don't change the action name and the function definition. RadSystems Studio will update it automatically when we publish the project. To save time and keep this video short, I'll paste in the code I've already prepared for this demo. Alright, let me walk you through how it works. Since our backend is PHP Laravel, the code we write here will be in Laravel. First, we grab the task ID sent to the endpoint as input using the request object. Then we add a quick error check. If no task ID is provided, we return an error message and stop right there. If we do get a task ID, we run a simple update query on the tasks table. We set the status field to completed and update the completed at timestamp. We return a success message. And that's it. Our custom endpoint code is ready. We just copy the API path and click OK to save it. Now let's write the code that will call this endpoint. Back in our custom view, we click the design button for the list page. Then click the Page Custom JS button. This opens the JavaScript editor. I'll paste in the complete code here. Yep, done. Let's go through this code. First, we bind the click event of the Mark Complete button on document ready and use prevent default to stop the anchor tag from navigating. Next, we grab the task ID from the button's ID attribute. Before making the request, let's replace the button text. Then comes the main part, the Ajax call to our custom endpoint. The URL is the API path we copied earlier, and the method is post. just like we set up when creating the endpoint. We send two things to the backend, the task ID and the authentication token. Because our endpoint is IVE protected, the token is required. Once the data is sent, we check the response. If success is true, the task status is updated and we fade out the row from the list. And that's it. The code is done. Now, let's save the project and publish it. All right, it's time to test the functionality. Let's go to the browser and check it out. Let's click that Mark Complete button. Yep, perfect. It works exactly as expected. Just a bit of animation and the row is removed. Let's quickly check the status of the task we just updated. And there it is, marked as completed. As you've just seen, RadSystems Studio allows you to achieve results quickly with minimal coding. There's no guesswork, just a clear, efficient workflow. That's the true strength of RadSystems Studio. It helps you save time while creating professional-grade applications faster than ever. You'll find the download link for the demo project and the MySQL database in the description. If you found this video useful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more tutorials like this. Well, that's all for now. I'm Ruturaj, and I see you in the next video.